Okay, hey guys, I wanted to do a quick tutorial about the scoreboard. I'll do a more official one later, but just really important that you understand how this works and just a few of the gameplay things here. So if you go to your scoreboard link there, then you'll see that there's tabs for any challenges that you're in. There'll probably just be one tab right now, and it'll list the scores for the previous game for the previous day of everybody in the challenge. That'll be listed here. Schedule standings, you'll see. So this was just Dan and I. This was kind of our first real challenge to test the system. And down here, it'll list our corresponding colors. It'll list wins, losses, winning percentage. Also, how many wins we need in order to make the playoffs. So we need to both. We're tied here. Still need 5 more wins in order to make the playoffs. So that'll be listed here. And then in the schedule, you see some days are red, which is Dan here. So some days are red where I'm competing directly with him one-on-one, okay? So whoever scores the higher number, with those days, then is obviously the winner, okay? And then on the white days, those are actually self-challenge days. So even in a multiplayer challenge, there's going to be some self-challenge days where on those days, you simply need to score a positive number in your assessment. When you finalize out, you need to score a positive number. If you score a negative number or if you score a 0, that's considered a loss. Okay, so that's the difference between one-on-one days and self-challenge days. One of the other things I wanted to mention is this was kind of a challenge that Dan and I were testing the tiebreaker scenarios here. So if there's a tie, like Dan and I, 2 and 2 here, right? Okay. So if there's a tie, then the system actually automatically goes back to the previous day to see who scored the more points that day. And if I did, then I would get the win here. If that day is a tie, it goes back another day. If that day is a tie, it goes back another day until somebody scored more points than the other person. Now, if they tied all the games, or say it's the first game of the season, then the system actually randomly chooses a winner. Okay, so look, there's luck involved in real life. There's luck involved in sports. There's luck involved in this game day feature. Okay, so that's just how it works. So and you can see I've been a little bit luckier than Dan with 4 wins. So it's kind of cool. It's actually pretty exciting that way. Then let's see. The other thing, this is very important, okay? So at 1 o'clock each day, this is very important. At 1 p.m., the system will automatically finalize if you haven't already. So today's scores need to be finalized by 1 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, and if you don't get the chance to do that, which there's going to be some days when we don't, look, we have... As far as today's scores, we have tonight to finalize those scores. Tonight, first thing next morning, if we work 9 to 5, maybe our lunch hour. Tomorrow we can finalize today's scores. But if for some reason we're not able to get to it, which will happen once in a while, then the system at 1 o'clock p.m. will automatically finalize everything, and just so the challenge can continue on and we're counting on other people. This is a multiplayer challenge and just to keep things moving along, okay? So, and I mean, once you log in, it's literally going to take you 30 seconds to finalize. So try to make a habit of doing that. And then the last thing I wanted to say is, look, simply that this is this is about moving forward together, okay? This is about doing the things that we need to do on a daily and a weekly basis to improve our lives, developing those good habits, good, productive, positive habits. So there's only going to be one winner in the challenge, of course. But in reality, this is going to sound real cheesy. In reality, we're all winners, okay? Because we're all moving forward together. And even when we lose, hopefully we did some productive things along that journey during the game. So that's kind of the exciting part about this. And yeah, so just let me know if you have any questions, and let's have fun with this.